if I'm a young whippersnapper and I have all the information that I currently have in my brain, but I don't necessarily have the network or the relationships yet or the proven track record. That's a good question. I think for me, I would start by getting really clear on what it is that my objective is. Because when I was young, like the thing was, I wasn't fixated on money. I wasn't interested in making money. It didn't matter to me. I really just wanted to go and do what I wanted, when I wanted, where I wanted. So I just did that without the money. And then when you're young, you can afford to like kind of take those risks. And so first is, like, get clear, like, what is it that you want to do? Do you want to go ahead and maximize your 20s and go play? Or would you like to start investing that time and understanding first, get clear on like what your vision for your future is, and make sure that you're in alignment with what's deep in your heart, not just what society's telling you you should go do next.
I love that. I was still a little wild. I could barely dress myself at 19. I was working hard though. Mm-hmm. I would, I've said this multiple times. I would figure out a way to create a sustained cash flow per month that I could live off of, whether that's an investment or a business or something that over time I could automate. If you're young, you got all the money. I mean, you got all the time in the world. Maybe you start wholesaling and you systematize out that business. But I think the biggest thing is I would get to a place where I could cover my living expenses, $3,000 to $5,000, something like that, living on not a lot. And then I would travel and I would learn as much as I could. I would be a sponge and I would travel around to different people doing different type of investing so I could get a gauge of what hits me in the right spots, what gets me the most excited, right? I think a lot of people get into business or get into a certain type of investing, yet they're not that excited about it. Like, I can do Airbnb in my sleep. It doesn't mean it makes me excited. Like, but what excites me is going to buy businesses. What excites me took me 38 years to find out, the bigger stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? So I would dip my toe in a couple different waters. Me and you talk about this a lot of times. I would not emulate, but I would take from people that, what I liked, what hit me in the right spots. And then I would go from there. But that cash base would be the number one thing that I would search for. And then once I get to that cash base, then I would make decisions from there, not the other way around.